Hi, I'm Tom from skis.com. We're here today talking about layering. With modern technologies and the fabrics we have now, layering is going to offer you the most versatile wardrobe for all types of conditions. Obviously, you're going to start with the coat on the outside. If you want to unzip the coat for me, Elisa, so we can show the layers underneath. Each layer underneath your jacket is going to serve a function not only for insulation, but also for wicking and getting moisture away from the body. The first layer we have inside the coat is a vest that's going to provide a lot of insulation on the core of the body, help keep the core temperature up. Beyond that, we go to a mid layer. A mid layer is going to offer more insulation than your base layer, but it's going to have the same type of wicking characteristics. Keeps the core warm, keeps you nice and dry. Under that, you can see the black layer that she has on, and that's just a nice thin base layer, and it's going to provide a lot of wicking, pulling moisture away from the body, helping to keep her dry, which will certainly help with warmth. The great thing about layering is at any part throughout the day, you can remove an article. Versus having a heavily insulated coat where you're stuck with one temperature setting, you can fine-tune to the day at hand and variations throughout the day. If it starts out cold, keep your vest on. If it gets warm towards the afternoon, you can start shedding layers to stay in touch with the current weather. The same layering principles apply when you're speaking of the legs and pants. You're going to want to start with a nice base layer, something to help keep your legs dry. For most people, adding more layers beyond that is not quite as necessary, as your legs tend to stay a little bit more warm. But there certainly are heavier weight base layers and mid-layer options for the leggings as well. In terms of keeping your body warm, a hat is a very, very important piece to have. Most of your heat will escape through your head, and without a nice hat to keep that heat in, all the layering in the world isn't going to do a whole lot for you. For your hands, you're going to want a nice glove, something moderately insulated. There also are liners that you can add if you do need a little bit of extra heat. And something with articulated fingers that's box cut like this will help with movement and offer a little more insulation. Gloves are a great choice if you're looking for mobility, but if your hands tend to get very cold, mittens tend to be a better option. There's less surface area, there's less room between the fingers, and there's less places for heat to escape and cold to get in. In the layering process, you do have to be concerned with wicking moisture away from the body. This is why we will never tell anyone to wear cotton. You want to stick to synthetics and wool to get the best wicking to keep you dry and keep you nice and warm. With that all said and done, if you layer properly and use good synthetics or wool materials, you'll stay warm, have a versatile outfit, and stay dry.